Hey guys, it's been so long. It's been more than 5 weeks now, I think, since I brought out a video, and the questions have been pouring in. When am I coming back? So I'm back now. I have been on holiday for around about 3-4 weeks, kind of off and on. So that's why I haven't been bringing out many videos or any videos at all. I haven't brought out any, but I have been working on some, and I just simply didn't upload them because I didn't have time. But I do have something for you today, and this has come from some questions in my email. Fiverr links and source market links. Are they good? Do they work? Should you be using them? Should you not be using them? What are they good for? I'm going to tell you that right now because I use Fiverr links a lot. I have some very good knowledge on them, and I'm going to show you why I use them and why you should use them and what you can use them for. So first we're going to look at understanding Fiverr links. They are cheap links, good for diversity and good for outsourcing, not so good for pushing ranks. Now, if you have no idea what I'm talking about here, I probably would suggest doing some research on search engine optimization or checking out my blog at onlinedimes.com, because I do know a lot of you guys are new. But what I do is I make money online by ranking websites in Google on the front page, and there's lots of money to be made doing that. And I show people how to do that. So Fiverr links, for the ones that wanted to know, this is how I use them, and this is how you should use them. Now, they're only really good. A lot of people are going to say to you, Fiverr's useless. It's not good. It's got shitty links on it, right? It does have shitty links, but you can use those shitty links for your website. They are safe. They're just links that are good. I mean, they're just good, random, shitty links. I know that sounds weird, but they're just good for one reason only, diversity, and I'm going to tell you why in a second. Now, the questions have been, what's the best source market gigs? I know a guy that watches my videos wanted to know that, and I don't really know because I don't really use a lot. I only use 2 on there, but I'll show you those 2 that I use, and I'll explain to you why I use them. And are Fiverr backlinks good? Yes, they're good. So if anyone tells you otherwise, tell them they don't know what they're talking about, okay? Fiverr links are good for a few reasons. Diversity, and they're just cheap. But they're not going to push ranks for you. I'm going to say this a lot for this video because people need to get that in their head. They're not going to push ranks for you. They're good links, crappy links, cheap links. It sounds weird, but they're good because they're good for one reason. And I'll tell you that in a second. They're crappy because they're just cheap, crappy links. Now, the next thing is how to use cheap backlinks. So when you rank a website, you want to rank for a specific keyword. Most people straight off the bat will do, like, let's say you buy a search engine optimization package from someone, okay? So you outsource someone to rank your website for you, and they ask for your keywords. And you're trying to rank for blue marbles, for instance. You'll tell them, you'll give them the keyword blue marbles. What they're probably going to do, if they don't know what they're doing, is they're just going to go out there and send a whole bunch of links to your website with the anchor text blue marbles. That's it. Google doesn't like that type of shit. Google wants to see diversity, branding, naked URLs, and general anchor text as well. So how to use Fiverr, right? You want to buy cheap packages. I'll show you the ones I use soon. And when you send off the information, you want to send off the page, stuff like the page you're trying to rank for the keywords, and branding like my site, or you can use different variations like, capital, spaces. So I would do for my blog Online Dimes, stuff like that. And then general. So click here, more information, or this website, you can do the same thing. You can add capitals or not. Just different variations of branding and naked URLs. These are not going to be your keywords. You don't want to use your keywords when buying Fiverr links. You're just trying to get your site ready for the stronger links. Now we're going to look at a few mistakes people make just generally in SEO, and you'll understand what I mean a bit later on in this video. So using strong links for diversity. Diversity is when you get links from different various websites, because if you get links from the same website over and over again, it just doesn't look good. It just simply doesn't look good. It just looks like spam and stuff like that. And then using strong links and exact match keywords on brand new sites. So once again, I know a lot of you aren't going to understand this, but for the ones that do, don't go out and use exact match keywords on brand new sites. It's not going to work. It just doesn't work. It might get you ranked, but you're not going to last long. You're going to last a few weeks, a month or something like that. You're not going to last long. So let's go into Fiverr, and I'll show you the links that I personally use myself on a daily basis to get results like this. We get out of the dashboard here to get results like this. Okay, these are all in the top 4, have hit the top 4 for all these keywords with these exact methods, right? Now, this is what I do. So I use Fiverr on a fresh site, brand new site. I use cheap Fiverr links, and then I use expired or juiced up Web 2.0s. If you don't know what that is, I'll leave a link in the description of what I do. Juiced up means I use Web 2.0s that I build tier 2 links to, or other links. And then I use private blog network links. These are the strongest links. And I can then use them because my website's been primed up by all these. So for the cheap Fiverr links, I'm going to use my branding, naked URLs, and general backlink keyword anchors. Then for my Web 2.0s, I usually use keyword variations, and sometimes I'll use the exact match keyword 2 or 3 times. It just really depends on the situation at the time, because each site's different. And then private blog networks for your exact match keywords. These are your strongest links. If you don't know what a private blog network is, it's when you have your own set of websites, expired domains that are strong, and you control them, and you link back to your website with your exact match keywords to push ranks. You don't exactly have to use private blog networks. If you have another source of stronger links, that's fine, or natural backlinks and all that. But we're talking about affiliate websites here, websites that no one wants to rank to. Pretty simple. You need to buy rank links, or you need to make them yourself with private blog networks. So these links here, the first top ones, are going to get my site ready for the big player links, the big bad boy baller links, the ones that are going to push your site to the top. Don't use private blog network links for the shit that you can use this for. So don't start a fresh site. Go and buy some private blog network links and use your exact match keywords without doing any of this, because you're wasting money, you're wasting time, and you are gonna turn your site into shit. That's really the way it is. I'm telling it to you straight right now. A lot of guys are going to say that private blog networks are the best. Build a private blog network. Use it. Buy my private blog network domains, right? Because they want you to buy this stuff. And it gives you the misinformation. You're going to go out, you're going to miss all these other important steps. Do a private blog network, or buy some private blog network links. Send them to your site, and it's just going to turn out really bad for you. So if you don't know how what you're really doing with that, I suggest staying away from private blog network links until you know how to actually get sites ranked and do the backlinking properly. So these are the Fiverr gigs I use, and I'll show the PBN links that I use, because this guy's basically the best, and he's taught me a lot about private blog networks, and I'll show you him in a second. So the Fiverr links I use, actually we'll start with Source Market. So I've only used this on Source Market and one other one. This for $3, okay? You can get links on websites like apple.com, LinkedIn, StudioPress. Now these are not very good strong links. They're just links, profile links. They're not crazy strong. They are not going to move your website for you, but they give you diversity. And what I mean by that is you have a link on apple.com, linkedin.com, studiopress.com, wordpress.com, reddit.com, microsoft.com. This is where the diversity comes in. This is what Google wants to see. Just some links on sites. That's diversity. So this is one that I use on Source Market. It's $3. Skyrocket your Google rankings. So that's all bullshit, because it doesn't do that, but they're trying to sell you on that. But they're still good links to use. So these are just cheap profile links. And if you go to, where are we? Same here on Fiverr. I use this guy here, what's his name? Up to Top. And for $5, you can get 30 of the same type of links. And this guy's actually really good. He sends you really good reports. Some of them are going to be no follow, some of them are going to be do follow, but it's link diversity. So $5, you're going to get these links. And you must remember that these are not for pushing ranks. These are to get your website ready so you can push some ranks. Then we have Virtual Girl. This is pretty much my main source on Fiverr. She does everything that I need. And we're going to look at a press release. Send her a article with your links in it. Pay someone to do the article for you or send one yourself. And what she does is she sends it to press release sites. And what you would use is you would put this in the article or something, or maybe this linking out to your site, brand name and the naked URL. That's what you do when you order these gigs. But what most people do is they will send the exact keyword because that's what they've been told to do. That's what they've been taught to do. They haven't been taught how to do diversity properly. They will go and use Fiverr gigs to try and rank their websites with the exact keywords. But you don't want to do that. With Fiverr, you want to be using stuff like this. It's very, very important. Then we have video submissions. Another good one that I use quite often. Find some video making software. I'll put a link in the description to the one that I use. Make a video. Doesn't need to be fancy. Send it off to her. Once again, send her some keywords like click here, more information, or branding, or the naked URL. Very simple stuff to do. She'll send it to 15 websites, link back to your site, and now you've got 15 more links, and it diversifies your profile even more. Then we have PDF submission, one of my favorites. I do this all the time. Sometimes I do it myself, sometimes I'll pay this girl to do it for me. And what I do is I go to iWriter.com. I'll get a cheap article for $3, edited it, make it a bit better because they're pretty crappy. Then I'll put my naked URL in it, and I will send it to her. And then I'll send her some keywords. Because she asked for keywords, I don't know why, I guess for the profiles and stuff like that. So just send her some keywords as well, like you click here, more information. And then make sure this is in your document, or at least some of the brand names, and or whatever you want really. Just throw some stuff in there. It's just for diversity. So that's a really good one, PDF. And then auto submission, same type of thing as a video, but you're just doing some audio. Make some audio, get some audio from somewhere, send it to her, send some keywords. Once again, I'll just change back to here just so you kind of get the idea. Your brand name or your naked URL, or you click here, you're more important, and this website. Now you don't have to use these. These are just examples. You could do click here for more information, click here to check out this website. Look here to check out this website, all sorts of stuff. And then we have photo submission. Find a photo, get an infographic made, send it off to her once again with your keywords and URL or whatever you want to use. She will then submit the photo to 15 photo sharing sites, and your keyword or so your anchor text or your URL will be in the description of the photos or the profile of the photos. And that's it. Those are the ones I use, and that's really it. So I just want to reiterate that you're using Fiverr to get your website ready for the stronger links. That's pretty much the simplest term I can put it in for people that don't understand SEO. If you have a fresh website, you need to get it ready for the big links. It's just not going to work otherwise. It's pretty much that simple. And that's really how it goes. I mean, cheap Fiverr links, and then whatever else. You guys might have different methods. These are just my methods that simply work. These are working for me, and they work very, very well. And they also work for Hatred, who sells me the private blog network links that I buy. So we'll talk about that now. So once your website's ready, you want to get some stronger links. Now, I use private blog networks. A lot of people don't like them. A lot of people like them. But they are safe. If you do them properly, they're safe. It's really, there's arguments constantly about PBN links are bad and all this type of stuff. If you do them properly, or find someone that sells them and they do them properly, your website will be fine. People stress so much about it, but your website will be fine. My sites have been fine for a long time, and so is the guy's sites that we are going to show you right now. So Hatred from Source Market here, $150. He does 10 posts, but this guy, he is the best of the best. I'm telling you now. I've bought so many private blog network links, and this guy knows what he's doing. He's taught me a lot. He is the best in the business right now. If you want to buy PBN links. His results are he just constantly gets results. You can see reviews here, including my own, and I will be doing another review soon. Also be doing a case study on this soon. I used his links on the new site that I showed you here. And that's really it. If you guys want to know how to use Fiverr, it's very, I can't really explain it any better than that. It's really, just use it for cheap links for diversity. Just use it for cheap links for diversity. Don't overthink it. Don't think that these links are going to make your website rank, because they're probably not. Also, don't be discouraged by these links. A lot of people are going to say that these links don't work or they're useless, because they expect them to work and rank their website for $5 or $10 or $20, however much you spend on them. It doesn't work like that. If we could all rank for $20, we would be doing it. We would all be super rich. Everyone would be super rich, and we wouldn't. That's not how it works. If I could get to the top of Google for $20, man, I would just have so many websites at the top of Google. But it doesn't work like that. You need to have a strategy that works. Think about it. Plan it out. Give Google what they want, and we'll just look back here. Give them some cheap, shitty Fiverr links for your diversity. Expired or juiced up Web 2.0s for your keyword variations and sometimes your exact match keywords as well. And then some super strong links for your exact keywords. And that is when your website is going to start to move. And it's going to move very fast if you've done it properly. You're going to go from 30 to 20 to 10 to second or third very fast. Most of the time is spent on this section, and then when you start getting your private link blogs going, your private blog links going, or whatever else you use, guest posting and stuff like that, then you're going to start to see the real power happening. Then you're going to start to see your website jumping up the top of Google, and you'll start to see the results. It's very worth it, guys. It's very rewarding to get your website to the top, especially when you beat the people that tell you you're doing it wrong, or tell you that you don't know how to do SEO, or tell you that you're using backlinks the wrong way. It feels very good when you outrank those people, and you if you do it right, you're going to get there. So good luck to you guys. If you have any questions, let me know, and just be smart about it. That's all it is. Be smart about ranking, and just think about what you're doing before you buy links or who you buy them from. There's a lot of guys out there who are just going to sell you crappy links. Just be very careful. If you want to know if you've used a private blog network and you haven't got results, let me know. I've probably used it myself. I'll tell you if it's bad or not. I buy a lot of private blog networks. I have bought so many links, and out of all the ones I've used, the guy I mentioned in this video, Hatred, he's the best I've come across so far. And I'm not just saying that because we know each other. He has some really good links. He taught me a lot about SEO, and he's very good. So check him out. Don't buy the $2 PBN links from Black Hat World. Those are all crappy. Stay away from cheap private blog network links. But a good place actually is Facebook groups. You can find some private blog Facebook groups, and they sometimes have some good links. You got to watch out as well. Sometimes there's some bad ones, but most of the time you might find a guy that will say some good links. And the thing is, people will see someone selling expensive links and they won't buy them because they think that it's too much money. The expensive ones are normally the best because they are the quality. It's the same principle, quality over quantity, and quality costs money. That's really how it goes. Quality costs money. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Good luck with your ranking, and any questions, let me know and I'll answer them as fast as I possibly can.